Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today it's time for another episode of Mopar News for June 2022, where we keep you updated on what's going on in the world of Mopar. So we've got a new package for the Durango, a new TRX model, a $150,000 version of the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392, the new Maserati MC20 Cielo supercar, and some information about the future production of certain Stellantis vehicles at different plants. So let's get right into it. So first up, Dodge has announced that the Hemi Orange package will now be available on the 2022 Dodge Durango RT. This was a package that was introduced last year for the Dodge Charger and Challenger, paying homage to the iconic Hemi engine, which had a distinct look back in the day. This is actually the first time the package can be had with a 5.7-liter Hemi, as oddly enough it had been offered on the GT and Scat Pack wide-body Charger and Challenger. So for the Durango, that means a best-in-class 360 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. As you can see on screen, the Hemi Orange really stands out with an offset orange and gunmetal stripe combination to go along with midnight gray and orange exterior badging. The package comes with any Durango color, so that would be Destroyer Gray, Diamond Black, Octane Red, or White Knuckle. Pictures are hard to come by right now, but the package will look virtually unchanged from the muscle car duo. The rear of the Durango gets satin black taillights, and there are 20-inch black noise painted aluminum wheels. Inside, the RT Hemi Orange gets SRT front seats and second row captain's chairs with orange stitching and the Dodge Rhombus logo in the seat back. So that's also similar to the muscle car package. Orange stitching continues on the instrument panel, doors, armrest, center console, shifter, and leather flat bottom steering wheel. Along with the basic Hemi Orange package, Dodge is also offering the RT Hemi Orange Plus and the Hemi Orange Tow and Go packages. I'll post the features on screen for each. The Plus doesn't really add anything too different from a regular RT Plus, but the Tow and Go does add different 20-inch lights-out wheels and orange Brembo brake calipers among other features. Pricing begins at $1,995 US for the regular Hemi Orange, $4,995 for the Hemi Orange Plus, and $5,095 for the Hemi Orange Tow and Go. Next, it looks like we have another special edition Ram 1500 TRX coming. Ram has seemingly kept this very quiet, even delivering some of the vehicles as you can already see on screen. This would be a limited edition color of the truck called Sandblast. Looks like just 2,000 of them will be produced. It also looks like the paint might be called Mojave Sand or something similar. Ram has often created special edition color models like this in the past on the 1500. For example, there was the 2017 Mojave Sand Rebel, and most recently they did the Ignition edition for the TRX that was finished in Ignition orange paint and limited to 875 units, with an extra $20,000 price tag, up to $93,280. There isn't any official release yet for this Sandblast, but again I've heard 2,000 units, and I expect it to be very similar to the Ignition Edition, similar pricing, and it will also have unique bedside graphics and interior stitching, carbon fiber accents, and center console badging and carpet logos that match the paint. Continuing on with Ram, they are offering another limited edition version for the 2022 Classic models. The 1500 Classic is still extremely popular on the market, especially as prices continue to rise, so Ram is releasing this Warlock Ceramic Gray version. This color was offered last year exclusively on the 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn Built to Serve limited edition. So this ceramic gray version essentially combines the electronics group, utility group, Warlock decor package, and black premium cloth bucket seats, all in costing $1,995 US instead of $3,210 at the MSRP, so that gives buyers a saving of $1,215. The production will run from June to September 2022. Another piece of news that I thought was noteworthy was a new take on the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 392. Militem is an Italian premium luxury brand that was created in 2017 by Cav Auto, and what they do is they take an existing Chrysler vehicle and add premium touches and jack up the price. While I don't think these vehicles are necessarily worth the money, I do love seeing what they do to them, and they can be very interesting and unique. The latest vehicle would be the Militem Ferox500, again based on the Wrangler 392. They call it an Extreme Utility Vehicle, or EUV. On the exterior, the Ferox500 gets a custom wide-body kit with fenders, bumpers, and an aggressive grille design. The black pieces on the fenders and grille have matte carbon fiber accents, while the grille has some red accents peeking out from the hexagonal pattern. Militem also chose to remove the spare wheel on the tailgate. Moving inside, the interior changes are even more noticeable with some Italian flair. Militem say it was all finished by hand. The entire interior has a black base with gorgeous red accenting. The seats have a Napa leather and Alcantara mix with red stitching and red seatbacks. That Alcantara upholstery continues to the dashboard, steering wheel, instrument panel, gear shifter, and the doors. It's not limited to red, so when building your vehicle you can choose from a wide range of colors. Enhancing the interior further is the carbon fiber package with a gloss finish, which you can see on the flat bottom steering wheel, gear shifter bezel, and door handles. The Ferox 500 continues to feature the body-colored Freedom top or optional Sky One-Touch power top. Performance-wise, Militem changed up the exhaust system by adding 4 matte black tailpipes with dual tips on each side. The braking system has been redone by the company PowerBrake, but they left out the exact details. With the stock Rubicon 392, the front brake setup stays the same as a standard Rubicon, while the rear brakes get a slightly larger vented rotor, so an upgrade is welcome in that regard. Militem also re-engineered the adjustable performance shocks and gave them a carbon coating. 2 different tire setups are available, either 325/50 R22 or all-terrain 35 by 12.5 R20s. There's also a new exclusive wheel design used for the first time that uses hybrid forged technology for lightness and greater resistance. The only thing that's totally unchanged is the 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with 470 horsepower and torque paired with the ZF 8-speed torque flight automatic transmission. It's somewhat disappointing that they didn't add any power, considering that all other aspects of the vehicle were changed, but the 392 is still good for a 0 to 60 run in just 4.2 seconds and the quarter mile in 12.9 seconds. As for the price, the Ferox 500 begins at a whopping 149,500 euros, which is equivalent to over $158,000 US. So you do get a 3-year 100,000 kilometer or 62,000 mile warranty. Next we will talk about the future production of some Stellantis vehicles. This is part of their $2.8 billion US Dare Forward 2030 strategic plan and $35 billion US long-term investment in electrification and software by 2025. So we'll focus on the Windsor Assembly Plant and Brampton Assembly Plant, both in Ontario, Canada. Talking about the plants isn't crazy exciting, but it gives us more insight into the future of which models will and won't be continuing. First, Windsor. Currently they manufacture the Chrysler Pacifica, Voyager, and Grand Caravan. Mark Stewart, the COO of Stellantis North America, confirmed that Windsor will be producing vehicles on the new Stella Large platform. Sources also indicate that the production version of the Chrysler Airflow will be built here, arriving in late 2024 as a 2025 model. Windsor will also make an all-new battery electric minivan around 2026. Both of those vehicles use the Stella Large platform, which matches the details given. Retooling is expected to start at Windsor in 2023, giving it more flexibility to adjust production volumes for the Airflow, the new minivan, and possibly another vehicle. As for Brampton, the announcement was made that the production of the current L-Series vehicles, so the Chrysler 300, Dodge Charger, and Dodge Challenger, will end when retooling begins in 2024. So that tells us that those current models will only overlap with the next generation muscle cars for a few months, unlike the Ram 1500 Classic. After retooling, production then resumes in 2025, which allows for the Stella Large architecture to be implemented. Some rumors about vehicles that could be built at Brampton include an Alfa Romeo SUV, a unibody-based midsize pickup truck, and a new lifestyle-based Jeep product. The next-gen Charger and Challenger seem like they will be produced in the US at the Belvidere Assembly Plant in Illinois. Next up, I wanted to give a bit of attention to the new Maserati supercar, the MC20 Cielo. The word Cielo means sky in Italian, which makes sense here as this is a drop-top vehicle. This car features an electrochromic window, aka smart glass. You press a button and it can go from clear to opaque, thanks to the use of polymer dispersed liquid crystal technology. The top can open and close in a speedy 12 seconds. Of course, this is a supercar, so it has a mid-mounted twin-turbocharged 3-liter Nettuno V6. That puts out 621 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque for a whopping 207 horsepower per liter. The engine is paired to an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission and powers the rear wheels using a mechanical limited-slip differential. The Cielo is still lightweight despite the convertible aspect, weighing only 143 pounds more than the coupe version, thanks to features like a carbon fiber chassis. The vehicle also features butterfly doors, as well as safety features like autonomous braking, traffic sign recognition, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera. Most of what you've been seeing on screen is the limited production launch edition, which features the brand new Aquamarina paint that mixes a pastel gray with aquamarine mica to interact with light differently. The MC20 Cielo will launch in late 2022, while an electric version is scheduled to release in 2025. And now we'll move on to the last piece of news for today. Thanks to the ongoing semiconductor shortages and continuous supplier shortages after the pandemic, dealers are facing a lack of new cars for their inventory, so that results in unfortunate markups for customers on vehicles that shouldn't cost so much. Case in point are the new JAILBREAK HELLCAT models. These models allow customers to select a unique look, mixing paint color, stripes, seats, brake calipers, badging, interior pieces, and more. Of course, they also feature the 807 horsepower HELLCAT high-output engine. Mopar Insiders has outlined two cases in point where dealers charge thousands extra for these models. The first is a 2022 Charger, which had a total price of $99,066 US. Yet Bozak Motors in Indiana wants $119,066, a $20,000 increase just because they say so. The same goes for a 2022 Challenger Jailbreak, which has a total price of $102,550, yet it's listed at $124,550, which is an insane $22,000 over the sticker price. And this trend unfortunately will probably continue as Dodge makes less and less of the Hemi-powered vehicles and they get harder to find. So that's the end of this episode of Mopar News. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what was your favorite piece of news. As always, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content, and I'll see you in the next video.